All right, Retro Gaming Live TV Halloween Horror Marathon. What's up, everyone? My name is DBcade. I am a retro speedrunner from Japan, originally born in the States, and I have a very special game and a very special guest. This is Terrordrome, Rise of the Boogeyman. I want to introduce a very special and awesome developer, Acid Brad, son. Go ahead and introduce yourself and talk and get into the game. I'm gonna go ahead and get set up while you talk about it.
Yeah, hey guys, I've been working on Terrordrome since 2011. I was off, at one point in time wasn't working on the game, but then the main developer reached out to me around 2011, and I started working on this game. Basically, mostly everything you see in the game was reworked by myself. So pretty much, any of the combo routes or anything like that, I was the one that worked on that. So that was my main, thing that I did, was working on anything, battle wise when it comes to, working on the game. So yeah, anything, technical wise, if you have questions, you can ask me. And then especially anything, when it comes to certain characters and what they're capable of doing, yeah, I would definitely be able to answer those questions.
Yeah, hit the chat, guys. Show the love and hit the, any comments are welcome about the characters, questions you have. This is your chance to ask them. We're going to go ahead and start the run. I will be using Herbert West for this run. I was thinking about messing around with Michael Myers or Jason, just because they've got some pretty drip combos. They're pretty cool. But I really want to do this. Hard mode is actually hard in this game.
It's hard.
If you give the AI the chance in this game, if you give them even a little bit of a fraction of a second, they're gonna do a full combo. They're gonna destroy you. So the best case scenario is the AI is not gonna be able to do much. But practice was about 50-50 with the AI really coming in and laying this smack down. Yeah. Bradson, don't let him program AI. He does some very evil things with AI mode. But this is just the first Terrordrome game. So after this, we have the sequel coming up, but this is the first one. So there's a little bit more lenient here. And I'm going to let Bradson get to talking in just a second. But let's do the countdown, chat. Let's get hope. Let's get hope. Let's get hype. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Go ahead, Bradson, if you want to talk about the beautiful opening here.
Oh yeah, so we got a story, stuff going on, and then the full disclosure, this loading screen, sound you're hearing, that's my ringtone. It's been my ringtone for years.
That's your ringtone?
Yes, that is my ringtone.
That's awesome.
It's been that for years.
Oh man, that's a good creepy ringtone. Yeah, when I first heard
nice.
it, really has that like vibe. This whole game is definitely a great vibe. Oh, Maniac Cop is already kicking my butt here. You want to give a rundown to all the characters in this game, by the way?
Well, yeah, we have Leatherface, of course. We have 2 Jasons. I can disclose why we have 2 Jasons in the game. We have Freddy, of course. We have Ash Williams, Chucky, Ghostface, and then Maniac Cop. The funny thing is, Maniac Cop. This was the first time I ever seen this character, and then kind of found out. It's like, yeah, that's one of Bruce Campbell's first movies. And then I was like, having to rewatch some of these movies too, especially when I was working on Herbert West. I actually had to go watch all 3 Reanimator movies just to catch every reference that's within its moveset. Like, that body coming down out of the sky, and like, what was that about? I had to see that scene in the movie, so.
Yeah, this game has an awesome
Every time
cast.
this comes on, I try to look at my phone to see if my phone's ringing.
Chucky, by the way, is so can I just scream at you now, because Chucky is so obnoxious in this game. I love it. He definitely has the character. Plays like how you think he would. He's hard to hit because he's short. He's also like, you know, when you hear him say his little like movie lines, that's when you know stuff is going down. Like, he is terrifying in this game. This is nuts. Yeah, whenever I hear "this is nuts," I have a little like twitch from this game whenever I hear "this is nuts." This is nuts. Yeah, actually, you were talking about like being inspired to watch horror, but actually, I had never watched Pumpkinhead, and playing this game completely inspired me. Oh, see, Chucky was really hard to hit there. Chucky is extreme. I mean, it might just be me, but like he has probably gets the most height out of like maybe Candyman is the only character that can like sometimes deal with his like his moves.
Yeah. He's hard to juggle too, seeing as how he's little as well. So like, if you're trying to combo him, yeah, you're gonna have a bad time.
There it is. This is nuts.
Nice.
I'm trying to get the defibrillator combos going in the corner, but oh, nice, he ran into it. Okay.
Yeah, that was a great punish right there.
Yeah, the nail gun is actually really hard to avoid sometimes because you can't really interrupt him during it. Like, oh, maybe we got the loop. Defibrillator loops. You want to talk about the hit prevention system in this game? Because there is actually hit prevention.
Yeah, there is. I mean, you basically when it comes to that, you could pretty much say that was what you would describe as an uncombo, because the defibrillator kind of acts like a grab anyway. So like, basically, if you have them, you know, cornered and stuff, and they're in stun, I mean, you pretty much got them, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. The really cool thing in this game is the cancels are really smooth. The only thing you actually have to like watch out what makes this a little bit difficult to do is that when you're doing your standing combo, you can cancel you can like kind of buffer it too to do the defibrillator. If you do it too early, you'll actually like increase the hit count. So when the hit count gets to about 6, the enemy will just fall out. So you kind of have to do like this like kind of like false reset in this game, and that's what I'm doing kind of with the jumps, where it's a combo, but it's technically not. Like, the enemy could there is like a small window where the enemy could punish me, but the AI kind of defaults to like using certain moves in situations, and then it doesn't help that like Herbert West has just extremely good normal speed, so he can absolutely obliterate a lot of the cast, including Michael Myers.
I mean, basically the AI, the way the AI is set up in this game is it's always going to try to just do its strings, and then like if a certain string starts with like, you know, a slower move, you know, you can try to stay out of its you know, range, and maybe try to whip punish. I know with Candyman's AI, he tends to do that a lot, because you'll see him do medium strike.
Right, let's get this
going forward with his hook.
Oh no! Oh!
Yeah, that move is just so brutal.
Uh-oh, I got a hard knockdown. This is very bad. Leatherface does some of the most I got knocked out of my super. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Leatherface does enormous damage in this game. I love that super. Oh. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no, he's got the trap out. I can't walk forward now. Oh, AI is evil. Yeah, so there every character in this game, you'll see like below the health icon, there's the health bar, the red health bar.
Those are pretty much what we call helper moves, and so they're pretty much just like a free stun. And these evolve a little bit in the next game. But as far as this game, you have to kind of pick your ways on how you want to set it up, on how you can get your opponent caught in it. But like that's what most people will do, is just use it as a one-off move. But some characters you can actually combo into it. You just have to figure out how to.
Yeah, Herbert West has a really good one because it actually like the flying head bounces off the wall and comes back. So it's probably like one of the harder ones to avoid. Some are like legit traps where you can like put something on the ground and they just can't avoid it. They're gonna wake up into it, or you can even like use it as like like a 50-50 mix-up. So you like jump over them and they basically they get 100% trapped. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that move is so dead. That chainsaw move, it has so much priority in this game. It stops you from jumping on Leatherface. Oh, the dodges. Yeah, Leatherface, for some reason more than other AI, really uses dodges. That might have been a little too early, and I'm gonna get punished for that. Okay, running chainsaw. That's cool.
Yeah, there's a nice little set play you can do with Leatherface if you have a trap down, like mid-screen, and then you do the chase with the chainsaw. Ends with the chainsaw, they land on the trap, then you can just go right back into it again. It's some pretty cool combos now. Now, as far as this character, this is my main in the game.
Ooh, it would be.
Freddy.
Okay. I just watched rewatched all the Freddy Krueger movies, so I'm in the mood. And yeah, Freddy is insane in this game.
He used to be super freaking cheap because his helper move used to be just fully unblockable.
Oh.
Until I was like, let's just make that a nice little low.
Oh no.
Because like I remember back when the game, first come out, I would catch people in it. I would knock them to the ground, then I would do the helper.
So cute.
And then they would stand up in it, and they would get stuck. And I would just keep doing it to people until they realize that they can block slow. Until eventually I'm like, hey, you can block that.
Yeah, you can block a lot of his tools, but he does have like he's a very like well-rounded character. He has that little like projectile claws that down you. He can kind of do the the Mortal Kombat like disappear off the screen left right stuff, which is just so hard to fight. And that Shoryuken is a real Shoryuken. It hasn't been. You will not be beating that move.
Yeah, it's set up the way it's meant to be set up with the hitboxes.
That's so cheap. Is that really safe? I'm getting through. I'm being cheap too, but you have to be cheap to beat the AI in this game. You have to.
You definitely do.
With cheap stuff. Yeah, the Shoryuken is disgusting, and then that 1-2 coming for you, that little like super, that is my favorite super in this whole game, because not just because of its look and the fact that Freddy's showing off, but it like actually OTGs in this game and sets up for like a ton of stuff. It's invincible on wake up. Oh, there's the claws. Oh, it's like chalkboard. Oh gosh.
Yeah, mostly of his supers do OTG. Mm-hmm. The fire one's the best one to do for OTG, because if you run in, there's the possibility that you can recapture them and then keep the combo going.
Jason
Yeah, so
boy.
as I was saying before, you know, we have 2 Jasons in this game. You gotta think, you know, Jason was like, you know, 2 different characters at one point in time, because once he was alive, but in this particular version, he's dead. So like, this is like the part 6 version of him, whereas the other one's like the part 2 version.
This is right before Jason X, right?
Yeah, yeah. Jason X kind of happens like probably about around after. Yeah, Jason X happens after, I think, the final chapter.
Uber
when
Jason.
they're in
or whatever it's called.
Manhattan. So yeah.
Yeah, both Jasons in this game play completely. They don't play similar at all.
No, they don't. The version that's alive, he has like 2 different weapons, so he can switch between either an axe or a pitchfork. And the cool thing is that you can actually combo into, you know, both of the weapons, so it gives him, you know, that variety of range of what he's capable of doing. And then this one's just like, you know, I'm gonna, you know, rush in, you know, get my combo off and do a ton of damage in the process.
So what was like is there any characters that were like really hard to program in this game? Because every time I see Candyman, this character looks like it must have been. I mean, he has some of the craziest states in this game, especially when he's jumping and floating.
Yeah, I can say some of his teleports did kind of give us some hard time sometimes when it comes to like bug reports and stuff. But then eventually we kind of, you know, figured out how to get it to work. As far as, you know, when it's you know, coding, you know, the characters in this game, the engine itself is, you know, mainly visual. You know, you're mainly just taking the animation and making an animated GIF, and then you're adding your hitboxes, and then that's about it. There's no real coding involved. But as far as like characters that were, you know, difficult to deal with per se, you know, of course, you know, we've already discussed him before, Chucky. You know, Chucky was an actual, you know, pain in the butt to deal with, because then it was like, well, you know, we got all these other tall characters and their moves are meant for tall characters. It's like, well, we'll just make an animation that will compensate for when you fight against Chucky. And so, you know, you'll see some of those helper attacks will actually, you know, do a crouch version.
Yeah. Jason's bow will actually, like, he'll do a crouch version and shoot the bow. It's pretty cool, actually. It's like the one exception in this game.
As far as tier list goes, I believe everybody puts Candyman in God tier.
Yes, because he's broken. Look at this. He's got left right mix-ups, and he can, like, you know, instantly float behind you. And he's got good.
Yeah.
He's like got good. He's got a good, like, helper assist, a really good one.
Yeah.
Getting out of B is like impossible. The bees actually sting you. Yeah, Tony Todd is. Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. This game is like a treat, man. It's awesome. And the next game also is a treat, man. They did like character selection. This game is just the music, everything. It's a vibe. They really did a great job.
Yeah, full disclosure, Hurricane actually was able to talk to Tony Todd about this game at one point in time.
Really?
And kind of find out Tony Todd actually played it.
That is awesome.
He actually played it.
I would
And
love.
I believe we was trying to get in works to try to get him to do some voice work for Reign of the Legends, but come to find out every voice actor that you have in your project has to be within his same union.
Yep. Yeah, you have to be.
So yeah,
it's
yeah.
not, it's
So
not
like,
simple.
sadly, none of the guys that we got are a part of any type of union. We're just like, hey, I'm a VA on Fiverr. You know? So like that kind of got thrown out the window there. But it's good to know that Tony knows we're around. You know, we did this.
Was this your first game?
No, as far as the games I had made inside the game engine that this was made for, no. I mean, I had made plenty of other games with the Fighter Maker's second engine for like years, you know.
Wait, you made
other? Like I was like the main guy over the whole forums that I was running anyway. It's like if there was something that somebody was wanting to be able to do in it, they're always gonna be like, hey, go ask Brad, you know. And then, but as far as first commercial product, Reign of Legends is my first ever, you know, commercial video game. You know, to where people can actually go and buy it. As far as this one goes, I mean, I can still say, you know, it's a game I worked on. But as far as, you know, saying I owned anything of it, I can't really say that because, you know, where the characters have came from. But I'm always, you know, gonna be saying, you know, you may have seen, you know, Warner Brothers and, you know, Mortal Kombat have these characters in there too. Well, it's because they own them. They actually own the rights to use them. But you have to always remember, we were the first ones to put these characters in an actual fighting game.
That's true.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I want credit on. Hey, these guys put them in the fighting game first. So.
Ghostface is probably the other character I would say is like close to the top in this game just because of his left-right mix-ups.
Well, Ghostface to me, he's kind of like he's similar to Freddy, but he's not a Freddy.
Yeah.
So like he's got some of Freddy's, you know, same type of moves. You know, he's got the DP, he's got the same teleport, but he's got some other things with him as well. He's got an infinite in the game.
Yes.
But it requires the opponent to never crouch. But if they crouch, it just breaks the infinite. So as long as they're not crouching, you can actually do it to the AI because the AI is never going to crouch.
Yeah.
You know, when they're in hit stun. But like, if you're fighting, you know, a real human opponent, you can't do it to him because you can easily, while you're in hit stun, just go crouch.
Yeah, the previous world record for this game uses that, like Ghostface's like kind of infinite strat in this game.
Yeah.
And it forced me to like reroute the entire game and like look at this character, like every character for hours and hours to try and get, because I was like, it's kind of difficult to pull it off all the time. Like Ghostface is a little bit higher execution than the other characters, and you have to. It's easy to mess up those rekkas. So if you mess up like the 3-hit combo, you could drop it. Oh, here we go. Pinhead on very hard is just, I don't know what you were thinking. This is. I have a bone to pick you about
the game's gonna have a final boss.
And this is definitely a final boss character. You picked them. Pinhead was such a good, like, as being like the main villain with Tall Man. Like the storyline. No, there's the clock ticking. I don't want to hear that noise. Can you tell the stage gives me nightmares? Yeah, the chains are just so hard to get around. But yeah, no, the story in this game is actually really cool. The way just all the characters were woven in, and it wasn't done like haphazardly. It seems like a lot of work and love was put into making the storyline kind of cohesive. Ah, here we go. That's the second phase. It's not getting any harder. It's just very thematic. The door opening back there.
Yeah.
No. We don't ever want to let them start chanting in the middle of the stage. Never, ever. I didn't even talk about taunts, by the way. You want to talk about taunts real quick?
Well, yeah, taunts, that was just something I wanted to add that was something I wanted to add to the game itself. You know, kind of reminiscent to Third Strike. Or like Third Strike, you know, you would do a taunt in that game, and someone would gain a trait. You would gain a certain trait. As far as what they are, I can't remember them because it's been so long since I even, you know, played this game, messed around with it.
I mean, most of them are like, for
But,
example, are with Jason. It's just like you do like quite a bit of extra damage. So like if you don't get hit, and you have to completely complete the taunt, and then your character will like shine or glow differently. It's actually a really, really cool and well thought out system. It makes taunting, and in fact taunting can like almost like increase your character level by well, not character level, but your character standing, like if you think about like tier wise, if you're able to pull that off. It's kind of like Q in Third Strike, you know, you get the taunt. Once you taunt 3 times, you're in. This one you only have to taunt once, but if you're able to, oh no.
Yeah, so like I can remember what Herbert West does. He actually injects himself, and he gains health.
Yeah, I don't use it though.
As long as he doesn't get hit again.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't get hit, he'll just gain health.
Oh, are we doing this? Are we doing this, Pumpkinhead? Yeah, Pumpkinhead is actually like a grappler character in this game, but has extremely good normals.
Yeah, he's definitely the grappler of the game. So yeah, I remember working on him back in the day.
You know,
it was very fun to work on.
You know what I found out yesterday? That this stage can go, I don't know if it's intentional, but can go completely dark. I didn't know that until yesterday when I was practicing. I played this stage many, many, many times, and it just all of a sudden went pitch black, and I went, wait, what? And then I was like, oh, that's cool.
I never really encountered that myself, but like there's no telling what could happen when you have this game running for so long.
Oh wait, you're telling me that was a bug? I thought it was like a function.
It could have been a function, it could have been a bug, I don't know. As far as the actual game engine is concerned, there could be like some bugs in game engine for all we know, and we can't even touch that type of code because Fighter Maker 2nd is a closed source fighting game engine.
Yeah.
Because like basically all you're doing is just making a template character and hoping it works. But yeah, this the one thing I remember, about when working on this character, I was like, everybody has a dash, so like, how about I give him an SNK style hop?
Why? I don't know. Why.
He can do like a little short hop. And I remember back when I was, actively playing online with a couple of people that was, actively enjoying the game. There was one guy, he could use that hop so good. That's the only way he would move around the stage. He would just hop. He would not do normal movement. He would just hop. Now, this is a mode I wish I could bring back in the newer game.
I do too. I love this mode. I also like that you don't have to beat this mode. You can just... My strat here is just take death.
It's just a mini game. That's really all it is. You can just let the zombies kill you or try to kill them. But considering this is a speed run, we want to be out of here as quick as possible.
Yeah, you actually did a good job with the way the portal appears. So if you normally were to dash or just walk into that, you wouldn't be able to do that. But if you the portal appears like a little bit left. Yeah. I love that Ash is in this game, by the way. Ash is my favorite character in this game. If I had to pick a favorite character, it would be Ash.
Yeah.
So much person.
That's the one thing this game's got going for it is having Ash Williams in the game. Now at one point in time, he was almost in Mortal Kombat, but the only thing is why he wasn't in Mortal Kombat, they only had the rights for Army of Darkness, so they couldn't reference anything from the first movie. So I think that's how we ended up with Terminator MK11.
I like in this game how you can have Leatherface's chainsaw versus Ash's chainsaw.
Yeah.
And the good. It's not just that the characters in this game; it's that they play like how you think they would play, like the care that was put into it. Again, it really shines through. It makes it fun. All right. GG. All right, that is the final fight of the game. Time was like 28:16. It's pretty good, actually, for this mode. It can get a little bit. No deaths, no continues, which is nice. Thank you, everyone, for the GGs. Thank you, Bradson, for the nice commentaries. Yes, as you can see.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Can't wait for the next game coming up. So the next game coming up doesn't really have as many fights you have to go through.
Yeah, the next
Usually
game,
just
by
got
the
to
way,
do about 8 stages, and I think that was about what I set it to. Because I was like, I am not making everybody go through a story mode or arcade mode and have to play 12 characters. I mean, by the time sometime next year, the game's going to have 16 characters.
Yeah. You just announced that too.
Yeah, we just announced that too. Yeah, just announced that.
Yeah, by the way, I can't really say where to get this game and all that, but if you liked watching me mash buttons and try and struggle through getting hard mode just now, and you're interested in this game or any of the games, any of the Terrordrome, whatever questions, be sure to follow. Bradson, do you have any like social media or anything you want to plug yourself real quick?
No, you can easily follow me on X at AcidBrad. You can also follow the Terrordrome Raven Legends on X at TRDM_ROLT. And you can also, visit us on, we also have a Discord as well. Link is also on X as well. And if you're looking to play Rise of the Boogeyman, you can actually find that on our website. And we have links to it in our Discord as well. Plenty of pinned topics in that Discord on how to get controllers to work with the game and how do I full screen it, because Windows is wigging out because they don't like me to full screen the game.
Yeah.
Trust me, we have answered all these questions.
Yeah. There's some things you have to work on.
Full disclosure about the track we're listening to here. This band reached out to me and Hurricane at the time, and they actually donated $500 to us, and there they are. Yeah, they donated $500 to us. Me and Mark split that, evenly, and we put them in the game as our critics. Might be something I'm looking into doing again. I think we may look into putting a metal band at the end of the credits of the newer game. I believe as of right now, I don't think there's really any music that plays. I think it's like the only the opening track, or I think that's about it, just the main menu track. But like at one point in time, I think we was in talks with somebody to do a track, but then it was just like, they wanted too much money. So we're not rich.
Yeah, definitely check them out.
It's like $4,000 for a metal track. No, thank you.
No, it turned out this
I'll just go.
honestly
I'll
is
just go. I'll just go have some AI generate me some metal.
to me this really is like a staple of fighting games. So I'm glad it's awesome to have you this commentary. Like the first time I played this, we were talking. I was like, I was in high school, and I thought this game just I didn't this is back then. You're like this is like I can't believe someone was able to make this game. This is like a dream fight come true, and it was so well done. It just always had an impact. And I was thinking about the Retro Gaming Live TV marathon was coming up, and I was like, what's a scary game? And someone came and like at the same time, two people in chat in my chat were like, you ever played Terrordrome? And I was like, I have. I was like, can you still get it? And it just set me off on this course. So I'm enjoying this. This now is never leaving my desktop again. Thank you so much for making the game and being here today with us to enjoy the experience.
Good pleasure.
Definitely check it out. I really if you like fighting games, you gotta check out the Terrordrome games because they don't play like it's like a love letter to all your other games, but it has enough of a unique system that it really shines through. Can't say enough good things about it. And we're not even done yet. We're going on to the second game, so we're going to take a break here. Don't go anywhere. Retro Gaming Live TV is going to be right back in a second as we get set up for Reign of the Legends. And we'll be doing Impossible Mode. So I'll be right back. See you in a second.